Hello everybody, it's Virtual Truck Driver Daily Time. Clap, 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 clap. Gotta be quiet cause my sister's asleep. She's working night shifts on the sequence, so I'm trying to be quiet. I've left it as late as I possibly can, but today I have to record because this episode's coming out tomorrow. So I've gone from being a week in front to 18 hours. Oh, brilliant, isn't it? But anyway, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a rundown for today's episode. So we're in Grimsby currently, and we're going to Kolding in Denmark. It's going to be 245 kilometres for an in-game trip time of 23 hours 4 minutes. I'm carrying 20 tonnes of almonds. It looks like we're going to be doing work for almond work for a while. So, as you've already guessed, today's episode is a lot different, and that is genuinely because well, if you've got Windows 10, you know you had a creator update the other day, and after that I just went on and recorded my normal business, except I spent this time when I was supposed to be, let me start again. With the creator update, it changes all your settings and reverts them all. So when I went to go and record this episode, literally about 20 minutes after it had sorted out and everything, I was recording and talking to myself, obviously like I normally would, except it was the wrong microphone that was in the options because it set it back to normal. So I'm currently voiceovering this like I was in the past. It's not going to become a regular thing, hopefully. But so yeah, this episode is number 635. I was right, 635. It's going to be called Setting It Straight. Basically, it's called that because I know there's a lot of people saying things about me behind my back, which I'm totally fine with. It's what you get with people these days, but I just want to point a few things out. I've actually I writed a list down on my iPod, in the notes section. So I'm going to pull that up now. There you go. Setting the record straight is what this is going to be called, because I've even written it down. So some people have been questioning my support, my loyalty for Borussia Dortmund. That is totally fine. I totally understand where you're coming from on this. Obviously, it is known that I am an English BVB fan for a German team. That didn't go down with some people too well when I told them out in town, the people that do talk to me, and they weren't happy because of the whole England, Germany, blah blah blah. I don't really care. I ain't got time for all that. Do you know what I mean? So obviously it's well known. Marco, the Renault's called Marco 2.0. Marco voices all over it. Private number plate. So I totally understand why people have been getting frustrated when I've been talking about Derby County. For those of you who don't know, my mum had multiple sclerosis, and unfortunately she died in 2012 because of complications due to multiple sclerosis and renal organ failure, which is your blood organs, so your heart, your liver and all that. They all just shut down over a weekend. She went into a coma and didn't come out. It was actually the day of the Belgian Grand Prix that my mum died. It's when Pastor Marinado rammed everybody at Belgium in the first turn and flipped over everybody and all that. But anyway, I'm sidetracking. One of the things my mum hated with a passion was Derby County, and that's not because she's a Forest fan, not because she's a Burton fan. She just doesn't like it because she used to think that all football fans are hooligans, which is a fair assumption, right? My mum's titled to her opinion. I've got my own, as you know. So my mum hated it with a passion. In 2000, well, obviously my mum died. I went for some counselling. Well, I went for a lot of counselling actually. And to be truthful with you all, I am still currently doing counselling for anger management, for bereavement management, cognitive behavioural therapy. So that's a little bit more personal and I didn't want to reveal, but yeah, I'm still undergoing counselling a lot, actually. I see him 3 times a week. I see him on a Monday morning, a Wednesday morning, and a Friday morning. And my counsellor in December 2012, so my mum died in September, my counsellor recommended me going to watch some football, because I like football, I like sports. I used to do it before I personally became ill. So he said to me to go watch football. So I was like, do you know what, I'm going to wind my mum up, if you get what I mean. Like, she didn't like it, I like winding her up. Obviously little things, not massively major. So I was like, I'm going to go watch Derby, that would really, really annoy her. So I went for the start of 2013. I went to most of the home games of that final season, about 4 games from the end. I was like, I want to get a season ticket, I want to come back, I want to watch Derby, I want to keep watching Derby, because I was having fun. I felt like personally I was still pissing my mum off, frankly, and that I was watching football and I was out and about and I was walking, exercising, fresh air. You get where I'm going with this. So I got a season ticket. I sat in the north stand, and I was always looking over, and I'm like, the south stand was really nice. Like, up in the north stand, it's quiet, you all sit down. That's not what I go to football for. I go to football to call the referee a wanker or something like that, and just scream and shout, jump up and down and meet people. So I swapped over to the south stand for the 2014-15 season. I was a season ticket holder there for a year, and then obviously renewed it for 2015-16. Unfortunately, on the way back from the Brighton trip you all heard about, I got taken ill upon arriving at Pride Park Stadium, and unfortunately, obviously, that meant that I didn't go for the rest of last season. Obviously, I've now got my season ticket back for the south stand, and I went to go and watch the first game of this season for me, and it was Nottingham Forest Derby County. And if you've got me on social media, you'll know I've been banging on about it for weeks. Now, I'm basically just filling in the whole backstory here. So that then, when I started saying about that, I had some people email me, DM me, PM me on various social media sites, and they was like, but I thought you was a Borussia Dortmund fan. I am a Borussia Dortmund fan. Borussia Dortmund is my club. It'll always be my club. But I go to watch Derby it's easy accessible for me. Obviously, don't have to get on a plane every time. I just get on a bus. It's just one bus that goes from my house to Derby, and walk a little bit, thus getting exercise. It's accessible for me. I go there, I feel closer with my mum. Like, in my head, I don't know why, but I feel closer to my mum being at Pride Park Stadium and wearing a Derby shirt, or just sitting at home wearing a Derby shirt, or looking behind me, because obviously I've got the new shirt. I haven't had it printed on or anything, because I've got to wear a body warmer, because I need to keep my chest warm when I'm out and about. I need to keep my liver protected at all times. So I didn't get the new Derby shirt printed on. The only shirts I'll be getting printed are the Dortmund home ones, for now, well, forever. So yes, I am a season ticket holder at Derby County. I will be going to watch all the Derby home games that are left. There's a lot. I think there's 23 or something like that left. 33, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 18 home games left, which then would mean that there are 18 away games still left. So yeah, I go to watch all of them. Yes, I'll be filming. I need to note that for the Forest game last weekend on the 15th of August, 15th of November, I had my GoPro. I had to surrender my GoPro or get refused entry. into Pride Park Stadium, so obviously I surrendered my GoPro. I managed to film a little bit on my phone, which if you've got me on Instagram, it'll be on there. I'll be making a video later on today as well about it. So yeah, that's that. People were saying I'm not loyal. If that's what you want to believe, that's what you want to believe. No, I won't be having Marco changed. No, I'm not getting Derby sprayed on the cab. It's all staying Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund is my club. But as I said just now, I feel closer to my mum being a Derby, wearing a Derby shirt, looking at anything to do with Derby County Football Club. So for me, it's a coping mechanism for me. Yeah, it's expensive, but frankly, it's what I got to do. Obviously, with me not going for the last 6 months, I've been really down. People have been calling me really boring on the videos. I'm not gonna lie, it's true. I was bored out of my head. I wanted to go to football. I felt like I wanted to go to football. I felt like I was losing my grip on my own mentality. I didn't feel me. I felt wrong. I felt out of kilter, like I was misfiring, frankly. It's the only way I can describe it. So I obviously have started to go again. I'm going to some away games. I've got 2 planned, but I just need to wait for finances to be in order. But I'm going to all the home ones that are left. So that's what I want to do. It's a coping mechanism. I already feel happy in myself, and I went on Sunday and it's now Tuesday, and I feel like the old me again. I feel like me from last year. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. Is you all know my reasons for it. So you could say, yeah, I support 2 clubs. I'm just going to put it out there. I support 2 clubs. I hope you can understand why that is. If not, I totally understand, and fair point. So, for the second thing we want to talk about is Virtual Truck Driver Daily's future. I've been given 2 options, some serious thought. I've been thinking of adding another driver to the series from like DDS or Night or whatever. I've been thinking of that. Probably I'll open it up to the whole community from any VTC to apply for that. I'm not too sure on that though, because the other idea I've been toying with is the complete opposite. The other idea I've been thinking about is to stop Virtual Truck Driver Daily series at episode 650. Again, I'm going to go back to the point that to other people have been making. There's a lot of people have been making it that I'm bored, that I sound bored, and ETS2 is dead on YouTube. Personally, I beg to differ, but everybody's got their own opinions, and I can't change your opinion because I have my own opinion on that as well. So I'm toying with new ideas. I really am. So yeah, basically I'm toying with 2 ideas. Let me know what you think below. If you put a comment below, let me know what you think, and if a certain suggestion is swayed towards more, I will look at implementing that. So to all the people saying anything behind my back, and this leads into the third point. So for anybody saying things behind my back, keep going. I want you to keep saying things about me behind my back, because A, I always get told one way or another, or B, it means I'm doing something right. If you want to talk shit, frankly, behind my back about me, it means I'm doing something right, and so that doesn't bother me. It's like Eminem says, if you've got haters, that's good, because it means you stood up for something in your life. So yeah, if you want to keep saying shit behind my back, keep going, because I am not fussed. People keep asking me, keep DMing me, PMing me, inboxing me, asking me why why do I not get hurt or anger towards what people are saying? I don't care, that's why. I really don't. If you want to keep saying things behind my back, that is absolutely fine, and it's your right to express your opinion, and I can't stop that. It's your opinion and I value it. All I simply do is ask you to respect my opinion. I'm not going to sit here and try and change your mind, because it's not for me to do. It's really not for me to do, it's to do that. So that's the second and third point wrapped up. I've got 3 more to go, but we are coming near colding, so I better hurry up. My Instagram channel will be for Derby County Football Club related things, and things like police helicopters and stuff. I'm using police helicopter as an example because that's what happened the other day. A police helicopter come around and I was recording and he come around. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna have to pause this voiceover because my dad is back, so give me 30 seconds and I'll be back. See you in a second. You're right guys, how are we doing? Welcome back. Sorry about that there, I had something I had to do, obviously because my dad was back. But let's carry on with point number 5. So it just says a channel update. I'm thinking of updating the channel intro. Obviously I did this at the start of the year when I was still at Swift, so the Merc MP4's there, and obviously it's talking about series that I don't participate or partake in anything of that anymore, so I'm thinking of updating that, obviously to get Marco in there, to get some FIFA in there, the Dirt 4, WRC7, all them games in on that channel advert too, and plus I just need to freshen things up. Phantom, he made me some graphics for the channel, which is the one we're using now, and I need to thank him for that. I just need to book my ideas up and get a decent channel intro video done, so that is my plan. I'll be doing that in the next few days. Can't exactly say when because I am not too sure at this moment in time, but it is in the works, bear with me. But just a general channel update is that the Mod Showcase series is departing, and the I forgot what it's called, but anyway, the series that I've forgotten about, that obviously won't be coming, but I am bringing in the obviously Road to Royce FIFA series for my Ultimate Team, and I'm thinking of doing a how can I term it? A FIFA Friday. I'm thinking of doing a manager career mode walkthrough. Obviously that might not be voice recorded at all, it might just be footage, so I'm not too sure, but from I'm thinking of, for the Road to War series, I'm thinking of doing an episode for each day, because with the squad battles on FIFA you get different opponents to play every day. I've currently got over 48 hours worth of footage from the last few weeks to edit, and I was going to get all that down into one 30-minute episode, which is pointless. I might as well just release. So if say I released it today, I'd be releasing yesterday's games, and I'll be releasing that won't have any voiceovers at all, so don't know what exactly I'm going to do there. I need to think about that. WRC7 is coming onto the channel soon, within the next 3 to 4 weeks as well, doing a walkthrough of that. Well, no, I'm just putting random gameplay up, to be truthful, because it's so good, it's brilliant, if you get what I mean. I don't like the cars you start off in, obviously the front wheel drive stuff, so I'm going to wait till I get to stuff I can actually be competitive in, and then I'll probably put up some actual career mode gameplay. Obviously we've got Dirt 4 as well. That Dirt 4 series will keep going. I know it's like 2 rally games going on at the minute, but I need to do that to get towards the Rallycross and the Land Rush side of things. So when it's all settled down, it'll be Land Rush and World Rallycross from Dirt 4, and obviously rallying from WRC7. So that's the plan. I'm not sure how I'm going to execute that as well yet. See what I mean? I've got so many things juggling about up in my head. Also, on Mondays or Tuesdays I might release a video about a derby game that I went to. Like, for example, this time next week I'll be doing one about the Sheffield Wednesday home game, because that's on Saturday coming up. So that's my point. That's what I'm thinking about. I've got ideas, it's just getting them out of my head onto paper. So I'm not 400% sure on how it's all going to work yet, but my plan is to record off my phone, upload some to Instagram, and keep some for YouTube exclusives. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to set the record straight about today. So I want to thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you all again tomorrow, definitely 100%, for some more Virtual Truck Driver Daily. See you tomorrow, guys. See you in a second.